Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Cartoon Soup podcast. Today we are discussing a web series that I really enjoyed. I'm not sure how Matt's gonna feel about it, but we're talking about Deep Space Discounts. This happens to have my favorite trope, well, one of my favorite tropes in media: capitalistic alien organizations. Basically, when aliens have to deal with capitalistic organizations as well. I just really love that trope. So yeah, I'm really excited to get to this.
You brought this trope up in one of our what was it? Things we like and dislike in media. And I now understand what you were talking about, but when you first said that, I was like, what the fuck is this guy saying? But I get it now.
You get it now?
Yes, I
So
needed I needed a visual example.
Oh, okay. So you needed this show to realize what I was talking about.
Yes.
Well, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, then watch this show, because then you'll understand. Anyways, let's get started with episode 1. So in episode 1, we are introduced to our main character, Imogen, who has been incarcerated, and their punishment is to be forced to work basically in an alien appliance store to reduce her sentence. In this episode, we follow her as she gets introduced to the rest of the cast. I love how Dee Dee, the AI robot thing, is always like, these are dangerous criminals, so be on your toes, everyone. And everyone is like, oh, they're basically normal people. Everyone is basically a normal person, except for Claire, because they can kill people. Claire's a bit much, but everyone else is normal.
I love that they have a whiteboard where they keep a kill count for Claire, and the whole thing is just filled with tallies.
Yeah, Claire's a bit much, but we love her anyways, you know.
And I love that we are getting a retail character that is finally acting out their lifelong fantasies
Yeah,
of 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 uh of killing the customer.
yeah, love that for her, really do. So I love how Kip, the green guy, is supposed to be like a cactus alien plant thing. I really love that aspect of his character design. I think it really works for me. So when first watching the first episode of this show, I was expecting the reveal of what Imogen did to get incarcerated to be shown right away in the next episode. But honestly, I'm glad that they didn't go that direction. I think it's so much smarter to add more suspense into Imogen's backstory, and I think it makes like an interesting finale for the season too.
What do you think they did?
I have no clues, honestly. I have no idea. I
Okay.
really don't.
My theory is okay, it's like over 400 years, right? It's this crazy number. The first human. My first thought was they're probably wrongly convicted and was too shy to say something. That's my genuine theory. Color me surprised when I found out that the person who animates funny scenes from Dropout.tv's shows made an animated web series. Huge Dropout fan here. Okay, I hate to say this, but I may be tired of characters with anxiety. I could expand on that, but I kind of want to be controversial and not. All I'm gonna say is listen, representation amazing. Maybe let's show a different story, you know what I mean? Also, immediately, I clocked it. I saw V and Amy and I was like, "Oh, ooh."
It's so crazy that you clocked it because I didn't realize it until we got to episode 4. I was like, oh, they're just friends. But then again, I'm really bad at telling when like characters are supposed to be involved with each other. Um,
But
so I
also,
did not notice.
I think we do need to take into account the fact that I may not have actually clocked it. It may have just been me wanting this to be a thing. Because I feel like that happens more often than that people actually being gay for each other. But I saw this too, and I was like, wait, didn't I do the same thing with fucking the main character from oh my god, what was that stupid show we watched? The one where they get stuck in the digital world or whatever. Digital Circus. The main character from Amazing Digital Circus, I wanted her and fucking Ragatha or whatever to be together. It's just something that I do. I see I see two non-men be nice to each other and I'm like, are they gonna kiss? So it might just be that. But in this specific situation, I was correct.
I love that for you. I really do, and I love that for me too because we love a lesbian.
How do we feel about the simple theme song?
I thought it was really catchy. I thought it really worked well. I think it's very effective for what the show is trying to go for.
Yes, it's effective and efficient. I really like how the theme song is just they very much get down to it and then it's over.
Okay, episode 2, V and Emmy go around the store to introduce Imogen to the workings of the store. I feel like I would react the same way Imogen did if I used the neurovision. How would you feel about the neurovision?
I would agree as well. Just like I don't know. I feel like it was sort of emulating psychedelics. And as someone who has, how do I say this? Mental impedances, I don't think that I would do well on any sort of psychedelic.
Exactly. I really do agree with you on that one. I feel like it would be terrible. My friend offered me psychedelics once. I never took them though.
What the fuck?
I love it when Imogen says that they had a theory that the British were descendants of aliens. Like, I kind of agree. Unironically, you know? Like, it makes sense.
It's one of those innocent conspiracy theories where
Yeah,
it's like
love that.
it doesn't hurt any people because the British aren't people. So,
Yeah, exactly. I love Claire, like I mentioned before. I also love the background gags in this show. Like in the first episode, there's this poster that said, "Don't treat our employees as people because they might start getting ideas." And in this episode, there's an orb that gives you a mustache and amnesia, and we see some guy touch it, and he suddenly gains a mustache, which I also thought was great. The little green guy in this episode was adorable too, and that's it.
okay, all I want to say about this episode specifically is I wasn't taken with Claire, which is strange because they're strong and have short hair. But for some reason, I don't really care for that character, which I found personally peculiar given my track record.
Are you saying Claire is a butch?
Obviously.
Okay, okay. I'm sorry that you didn't feel that way about Claire. I know how
Things
much
might
you love
change in the
Switches, so
Yeah, I mean things might change in the future, but yeah, I don't know. It was really strange for me.
it wasn't hitting for you, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Ah. Well, we'll see in the next season. Episode 3, the crew are having their lunch break, and Imogen attempts to try alien food only for them to change their mind. They end up picking the human food again, which is an egg, only for the egg to hatch and for it to not be a chicken. I love the beginning of this episode where Kip and V try to question Imogen's reason for being sent to retail jail. Like, V is like, "Did you eat someone?" I thought that was a really great joke for the beginning of the episode. I really love Gub. His voice acting really works for me. What do you feel about Gub?
You'll have to remind me who that is.
That's the blue guy.
Blue guy? You know what? I feel very neutral. They are not somebody who I think I would talk to, but I don't think I'd hate them if I had to work with them.
Okay. Okay. I get that. Anyways, that's it.
Okay, how much do you think egg cost on alien planet? Because I mean, it's hard to do a currency translation, but it has to cost more than here, which is surprising because it cost one, what is it, a meal token, an entire meal token for a singular alien egg? That's crazy.
You're so right. And the other foods are pretty big.
I think we have to hide this information from the Republicans because they're gonna start getting ideas.
You're so right.
But
Uh,
I do not worry at all about those types of people watching this show.
you're so right. That is also true. I feel like the only time we get those types of people is during our Batman episodes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, okay.
It's so disappointing. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
Egg.
Egg. Episode 4. V and Imogen take a break in a fridge that can teleport to a different area of the building. They have a discussion about how Imogen clearly needs to take more breaks, and V says the really gay line, "I don't need breaks from you." So this was my favorite episode from the series, obviously. I mean, I think this is everyone's favorite episode from the series so far. Not only because it's gay, but because I think the discussion of Imogen overworking themselves was really great, and I really enjoyed that line. The line, "I don't need breaks from you," was such a good line, and I love it so much. And the scene where Imogen checks their sentence was also amazing way to like lead to that line. I just think this was a perfect episode, and I really loved it.
So, I don't want to sound insensitive or ungrateful, but I really feel like if I had the same prison time as Emmy and that prison was working a retail job, I'd just kill myself. What else are you supposed to do?
I mean, I
400 years
kind of
at Best Buy? Are you
I
shitting me?
kind of get it. Well, I mean, you're not gonna live that long, but like, I kind of get it, you know?
That's another peculiar thing. Emmy is a human. They're not gonna live for over 400 years, and even if they spent so many years just doing as much work as possible, No way they'd get out.
Yeah, that's really sad for them.
Prison break! Girls' night! So this show cheated. I didn't really care about it for the first 3 episodes, and then they gave me good lesbianism, and now I can't help but love the show. It's actually really irritating. All this good representation, I'm sick of it. This is sarcasm for those who can't pick up on that sort of thing.
Okay, episode 5. A big shot investor has come to the store when suddenly Imogen's pet goes missing. They distract the investor and find Imogen's pet. Later, after the investigator has left, he calls someone about how Imogen will change quote unquote everything. I'm really excited for the future of the show. If I had to guess, there's probably going to be a plot line where the existence of aliens is revealed to humans. But I feel like that would be a bit too generic, so I'm curious if it's going to go a different route. But either way, I'm really happy with where the show's going. So I'm really excited when the show gets its next season. I'm literally so happy by how gay V and Imogen are. Like, there's clearly going to be some big connection between these two, and I love how Imogen asks, "What did V say about me?" And just like the way Imogen like said that line, I think really worked with saying, "Yeah, we're gonna make these two lesbians," you know?
What's so funny is, oh my god. Okay, let's reenact it. Let's reenact it. Okay, I'm gonna be the businessman, okay? Okay, do you know your line?
Honestly, I don't remember the exact way she said it or they
She
said
said,
it.
"What exactly did V say about me?"
Okay.
Okay, remember your line, okay? Imogen, seeing how you have integrated with these people, you are an excellent representative of your species. And dare I say, you may even be the future of deep space discount.
What did V say about me?
Kicking my feet, twirling my hair.
Oh my
That
god.
is gay and I love it. I think what I really love and what I really want to see more of is gay puppy love.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did word for word quote that scene because I myself was going to reenact it because I love that scene so much. It was giving so very much dumb lesbian vibrational frequencies, and I had to point it out. Okay, I have only had Beep for 2.5 episodes, but if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. That is the little cat thing, which I really hope, because this is like Beep is an alien and it did hatch out of an egg. I do hope that maybe in future episodes they explore the idea that he's not just a cat, but some sort of weird alien hybrid.
I love Beep so much. Like,
Everybody loves Beep.
yeah, yeah.
I think I don't remember their name. I think that the horny robot is cool. I feel like a lot of the robots I've been seeing in the media that I've been consuming lately have been sexless because they want to focus more on other, I guess, like bigger topics about like, ooh, humanity and whatever. But seeing a horny robot has been refreshing. Especially since horny robot is just a CRT TV on a body, which, many would argue is the hottest body type for a robot.
I really wish we got to see more of the robot. I feel like they're not a big enough part of the cast. I think they're just trying to like make them seem like a secondary character, but I honestly wish we got more of the robot.
They're not that big of a character, but I think that because of that, every scene we get with them is funny.
Hmm. Yeah. And I love how when the robot is talking to the investor, like we see a little pop-up where it says single.
Yes, exactly.
That's amazing.
Done. Overall,
Yes, overall, this was a really amazing web series, and I'm really excited for when season 2 comes out. Just the relationship between V and Imogen are enough to make this series like really good. Plus the trope of capitalistic aliens and everything. This series just really works for me. It's just something I really do adore and love. Has two of my favorite things, lesbians and alien capitalism. So, it's perfect for me.
and neither of us hate any of the minor characters.
Yeah, they're all good people. Wow.
That's so cute.
I
I
feel
love
like
that
for
for us.
a few web series we've reviewed, we've always hated a character.
Always. Except this one. Oh,
Yeah.
and guess what? This one happens to have a lesbian relationship as one of the main focuses. Interesting how that works.
Coincidence? I don't think so.
Yeah, and something we didn't bring up is the animation style itself. It's very stylized animation, and I feel neutral about it. What about you?
Honestly, okay, so I've been watching this YouTuber before they posted their Deep Space Discount series. I watched their Drawfee animations, so I'm kind of used to the art style. I feel like at the beginning I wasn't the biggest fan of it though.
I, I I really don't care either way for it. It's not something that I am focusing on. I care more about the story.
Yeah, it's grown on me, and I've stopped caring after a while. Like to me, it just looks normal now. I don't really care either way.
I did really love the signs in the background that would say something along the lines of like, "Abuse our employees, we don't care, neither should you." That's not a quote, but it's along those lines. Yeah, I wish I cared more about the plot. Truly, I did. Especially since on a base level, I love sci-fi, and it does seem like we're getting an intriguing plot. I think I really just only care about V and Emmy, and that's okay because I do know that after the fifth episode, especially, Emmy is like a super important part to the plot, obviously. So hopefully that'll be my way that I get into actually caring about the plot, because Emmy's obviously involved, and I love my lesbian characters. But even if I don't, it is okay to just like a show because homosexual. Our people have been doing it for decades. But either way, I will continue to watch the show as the second season comes out.
Anyways, you guys, that's our thoughts on Deep Space Discounts. Our social medias are in the description below, and don't let your brains become soup.